put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make it they suit tucks begging. I ain't need You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the L.A. Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich,
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Strike, check, strike, set, ready, set.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They're on the 29-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing off the play and getting the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete. Lambert Smith.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, whether they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Hurts. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pick up a 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
The 44-yard line.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Hampton. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Chargers at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Yellow, 22. Black ultra.
Ritter now. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Right. 50, green, black shot.
Ritter back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 52, blue. Hey, green. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Once again, it's Genty. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Steel, black. Hut.
Ritter. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Ritter. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Hurts. And Brown's got it for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now another shot here at the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to him. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ritter going to change it up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bowers. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Genty. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they do a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Ready?
They'll go again with Genty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Down. 52 blue. Black shot. Ready?
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! DJ Moore with career touchdown number 60. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Raiders 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They run straight ahead with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Ritter to throw it. They'll get this out to Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Strike. Here we go. 50, green.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
45, one, set, go.
On the zone read, a give to Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll find Genty out of the backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And we'll see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Touchdown Raiders! Brock Bowers, 30 yards. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Chargers, 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Gain of 11. And the Chargers, first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And down he goes. Brought down, a Raiders sack. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, LA! A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers have retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Raiders, 17.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Back to throw, Ritter. Short throw, caught by Bowers. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
8-yard pickup. First down, Raiders.
Ready.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw now on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
21.
So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's taken in by Kraft. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Hampton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Ready. Red 30. Check view. Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Ritter off the play fake. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Ritter from the gun on third down. And That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
White. Red, yellow. Ready.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Hurts. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chargers have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Raiders 24.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Ready. Black, 95. 10 cycles.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
60 red, cycle.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Ready?
Ritter back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with career touchdown number 70. And the Raiders have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. they'll try to run a reverse here. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A good action to this point in the third quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. Lambert Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the Chargers first down.
They go play action with Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And the Raiders have got him. That's Crosby. Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
49-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And this game is tied again here in the 3rd.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go. Here we go. 32.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Come on, set, go.
Now a handoff to Genty.
And they can't bring him down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Right back to Genty on first down.
And tough sledding. Maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that one.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Red 38.
Here's Ritter.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
45, White.
Ritter now. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Ah, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Right, 95. Strike 2.
Ritter on the fourth down try.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going.
We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That was a I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge fourth down conversion. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity. Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Hey, blue. Drill green. Ready.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Striker, swing. Check, hunt.
On the give, Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Ritter. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for
quarterbacking 101. You never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to roll the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
He gets away from one. And that's going to be good for the Chargers' first down as good running gets him to about the 44. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Tiger Hornet.
Back to throw. Gets this to Moore. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This will be caught by Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. The clock wind down.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Dre, set. Delta.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. He's back to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pause red. Pen black. Smash red.
Here's Ritter. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Ready.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Red, cycle. Set.
Ritter looks to throw it. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 34.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Great. Check.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Kraft. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Great. Check.
They'll look to throw. Tripping left side, and it's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
Great. Hey, easy, 63. 180. Hey. 73. No touch.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been?
Man, I got this right. My head up to my bed. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bed. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I start off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Pretty me, back to back. And Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool with these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first she loaded